Good morning, Africa. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE from VAMUBUSIBE Church. I thank God for my life, and I thank God for your life. Even when you are going through a lot, I believe that you will overcome. You know, I always tell people that as long as you are still alive, you wake up and you stand, even when you are sick. But as long as you are still alive, don't lose hope. You ever remember that you are living for a purpose. So that only will remind you that you can overcome and you become something very great. But anyway, I thank all of you who have been following throughout the week. You have been enjoying. When you hear the teachings and the sermons, you are blessed, you are inspired. I love that so much. People of SSENYONJO sector, SSENYONJO schools, I love you so much because you told me, SSENYONJO school in NANSANA, you told me that you always listen and you are blessed. I love that so much. Even people from wherever, up country, in central, in east and west, I love you so much. Now, there is something I've been talking about so much, and I remind you that don't forget to follow me on my YouTube channel. Yes, on YouTube, you settle down and begin to hear different teachings. You just check on the channel called PR SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. You give spaces on those words. SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. You'll get my YouTube channel and enjoy. Please go and subscribe. I'll find you there. So now we have been talking about coming out of bondage, coming out of bondage. And it's like many people have said, but this kind of bondage, what are we talking about? Bondage, we are talking about a state where somebody lives in a kind of life that he doesn't desire, but even when he knows that this is not right, he cannot go out of it. So a person becomes a slave in a situation and he cannot go out of it. Even when he struggles to go out of it, he doesn't succeed. One day I taught about alcoholism and people who suffer with things which pressurize them. We call it what? I'm forgetting. People who suffer with things which they do not love, but they can't go out of them. Those things these people become addicted to them, either being addicted to betting, being addicted to football. You even want to commit suicide because Arsenal lost, or Man U, or whatever. You can't control your emotions. You can even go back and fight with the wife, fight with the children because you have been thrown out of the league. As people who suffer from cigarette smoking, people who suffer from different things, but they can't control themselves. In the same way, look at the grassroots. You can look at yourself and you find you are a worker, you are a hustler, you struggle day and night, but when you look at your success, it doesn't anyway match. It is very advisable and it is so important that whenever you hustle, you check your performance and see whether it is equivalent to your success, lest you may work for nothing and become a misery, become a reproach. When you look at your life, what kind of corner do you say that this is not right in me? I'm asking you now. When you look at your life, what is that thing that you see it is not right in you? Because even in the Bible, this is what we see. Samson was born of parents who had no children. But when Manoah went before God in Judges and said, Father, bless me with a child, it is said that the sound of God or the voice of God came to Manoah and said, please, you are going to have a son, but these are the conditions. You will not shave his hair, you will not do this, you will not do this. So it came to his mind that, okay, if I'm to have this son and succeed, this is what I have to do. But again, the problem is that they had an enemy, the Philistines, who were destroying their gardens, killing their cattle, killing their soldiers, every time it was battle. So in their country, their bondage was their enemies. And they knew it very well. So when Samson grew up, they told him, you boy, you are very strong, but the other are our enemies. It was the mandate of Manoah and all the people the Jewish, to tell him that the problem is the other one. So they knew their problem. They knew their bondage. They knew their point of weakness. And they began to fight against it in the same way, Son of God. Have you ever checked your life? What is your bondage? What is your problem? Are you a kind of man who does business and over the years you work for nothing? You succeed, but at the long run, you lose everything. I saw a gentleman last Sunday on VAMUBUSIBE Church who told me that he is the firstborn of his family. You know, he was blessed in that. And he was blessed because he went in education, got degrees, he went abroad, did this and the other. But time came and he got some money. He cared for his young brothers, young sisters. He built houses, he got plots, double businesses. But as he was aging, problems arose. He did not have, his income became so bad that he began to sell whatsoever he had collected. Many people get a lot of success when they are youths. But as they go on growing, they begin to lose, to scatter everything that they had collected. That means that if you are not so inquisitive, as you age, you may end up becoming a reproach, becoming a useless thing before the face of the earth. Because it will mean that people will come to help you. These are the old men and women that you see on villages being helped with food, as if they don't have their relatives. Don't be like them. You are not supposed to be in bondage. You are a blessed man. You are a blessed child of God. Even when you are damned, God is with you. Allow me send this prayer to you. Because you are a person of God. You will not go like that. Father, I thank you today. Because I know you have given me the weapon to overcome bondages. Bondages in business, failure in marriages, failure in fertility. People get married, they don't produce. Failure in transformation, spirituality, in spiritual ways, in ministration. Failure in relationships. Some people fail even when they go abroad. They go to America, they go to UK, they go to China, they go to Japan. They come back and they are failures. Some of them remain there, they are failures. They are a reproach before men. They don't have what to eat. As I speak, some people are in business, but they are even shy. They are a reproach before the other business people at that street, because they sit early in the morning up to evening, no customers. Somebody is becoming a reproach because of bondage in where he has put the business of restaurant, a business of a school, a business of whatever. He's just failing. People are laughing at him or her. Lord, I believe that you will never leave those who trust in you to be ashamed. And it is written that whenever we trust in you, we shall never be ashamed. Your grace is sufficient for those who are in business, for those who are in marriage, for those who are in education. I pray that you give everybody capacity to win. Even when problems have arose, people have sold their houses, people have sold their plots, people have sold their cars, and now they are with nothing. Some other people are losing their property because of loans. Now their houses are written banker property, not for sale. And he's bursting in the heart because of that. But Lord, I pray that grace and your hand that saves people, let it come upon those who do not have anybody to help. May you come and provide to them. May you deliver them from those bondages, from those problems, from those suffering. May you make them come out of the debts, come out of the shortages that they have in business, come out of the crimes that they have. I pray that you deliver them. I pray for every slave who have been enslaved by the evil spirits. May you deliver them. Today is a day of special blessing. Father, may you bless all the people now and forever. Amen. I love you so much. Don't stay in bondages. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. I welcome you at VAMUBUSIBE Church in NANSANA every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Come, we meet one-on-one. I'll tell you what to do. Every Friday and Tuesday at 5 p.m. and every Sunday at 10 a.m. You can call me on 0752 229680 or you can WhatsApp me on 0782229680. Come join us at NANSANA VAMUBUSIBE Church, Hoima Road. You reach NANSANA main road that goes to Naweru. Then on opposite, you slope down, you'll meet VAMUBUSIBE Church. Please, I love you so much. Don't forget my YouTube channel. Subscribe and enjoy on PR SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. I love you so much. We meet next time.